It's the battle of Oklahoma City's speed versus the Denver Nuggets' depth. And it will be the most exciting first round series in the Western Conference playoffs. Hey, I am your fave sports babe, Erica Renee Davis, and you are logged on to BetUS.com. So both teams are evenly matched, which is very telling in the fact that one team, Oklahoma, is seeded 4th, and the Nuggets are seeded 5th. Both are extremely athletic, so who makes it out of the first round alive? Let's start by looking at Denver. Denver has so much depth. Not a lot of teams can rotate their starters out and not lose anything on offense at 3 or 4 different positions. Well, Denver can do that, and that's going to be a huge threat for Oklahoma when they're facing Denver in this series. Let's look at some of Denver's key players, starting with Kenyon Martin. They're going to be relying on his toughness and on his leadership skills. Nene, he's playing through that groin injury. He's just going to have to tough it up, suck it up, and try to be 100%. Also, he's going to have to be dominant in the paint, and Nene is going to have to make some free throws. J.R. Smith, he is the person who needs to be consistent, who can help create the Denver Nuggets offense that might help them get over the hump. Okay, so I love the fact that Denver is one of those teams who doesn't have one marquee player, but yet depends on 2 or 3 different pieces as opposed to relying on one piece to get it done. I mean, basketball is a team sport, so the fact that that works that way, it kind of makes sense. Denver's 18-7 after the trade, which is not that bad, but 2 of those recent losses happen to be to Oklahoma, and those 2 losses came within the same week. Will they be psyched out by that? I don't know. So let's look at Oklahoma City, also known as the team that had the Lakers shaking in their purple yellow tube socks during postseason 2010. Oklahoma has Kevin Durant. He is the league's leading scorer and Oklahoma's #1 advantage, honestly. I don't think that Denver has an answer for Durant, not even in Gallinari. And then Oklahoma has Westbrook. He's a good player. Well, let me rephrase that. He is a great point guard, but Westbrook has a reputation for being selfish. He makes some bad decisions sometimes and takes bogus shots when he really should be passing the ball to his teammates. If he can keep that in check, then Westbrook can really live up to his full potential as a player in this series and really be an asset to Oklahoma as they go through playoffs. Okay, then you got to look at our beloved Celtic turned Thunder, Kendrick Perkins. Since the trade, he's been a real asset to Oklahoma. He's big, he gives them that big, dominant presence in the paint that they needed. I mean, Kendrick Perkins with the Celtics in the East, Kendrick Perkins with the Oklahoma City Thunder in the West. I mean, it's all winning to him. Doesn't matter to KP. Also, Oklahoma City has home court advantage on their side. I know a lot of Oklahoma's games are not televised, but when they are, you see how energetic, how loyal, and how loud those fans are. So they definitely have the 6th man on their side when it comes to the crowd. Both teams are extremely athletic, and I really do admire the way George Karl has found a successful way to rotate 9 different players as starters. But when it comes to Oklahoma City's superior interior defense and the skill level of Durant and Westbrook, I don't think this is something that Denver can overcome in first round of playoffs this year. So my pick is Oklahoma City in 6. You guys stay logged on to BetUS.com for more NBA Eastern Conference Playoff and Western Conference Playoff updates. I am your fave sports babe, Erica Renee Davis, and I will see you next time.